What's up guys, this is Eddie. Welcome to a new video. I have been receiving a lot of messages in game and on YouTube to do this video, and this video is all about Hardlight's controlling loadout and rotation. And before we start, this is my alt, this is my villain, and I am not maxed out on this, but it should still, you will get the idea how to control with Hardlight. So let's get started. Alright, let's start with the gear first. So I'm not wearing vendor gear. This is, like I said, this is my alt. So yeah, all the dropped gear from the raids and few from the time capsules. Anyways, the first thing you're gonna focus on is vitalization, because the more vitalization you have, the more power you will give to the other players, right? And the second thing is power. The more power you will have, the more you will regenerate for yourself. So power is for yourself and vitalization is for other players, right? So that being said, you are going to mod your yellow sockets with vitalization, blue sockets with vitalization dominance, and red sockets with vitalization precision, right? And the home turf mod which you have to get is escalating replenishing procs 5. It increases your critical power chance by 5% for 6 seconds, and when you use a group power heal, which is your recharge in this case. And the second thing you need to get is replenishing adopter 5. And other than that, it's the usual stuff. I will suggest you to get regenerative shielding on hands. You can get max damage, but this one helps when you're picking up or group is low on health. You pop your shield, and because it is your job to do the pickups. Alright, let's look at the stat points now. The first thing is basically I'm spec for superpowered. Now few people are suggesting that you should spec for hybrid, and I was actually hybrid until my friend Fury420, he suggested me to try superpowered, and I am telling you it helps. Now the difference is basically with hybrid you get power back, you regenerate your power when you use your weapon attacks, while with superpowered you regenerate your power when you use your superpowers, right? But as you can see, it says like 10% might, 5% dominance, 5% restoration, 5% vitalization, right? It increases your 5% vitalization, which is not what we need right now, which is not a big deal. We can get it from the sodas and everything. But this one, it increases your power regeneration by 25%, which is a lot, and 10% more power. So more power you have, more power you regenerate anyways, so you need this one. The second thing is critical power chance, critical power magnitude. You go for vitalization, and if you have more skill points, which you should, go for might and power. Do not go for dominance. You do not need dominance in this case, because controllers with the vendor gear we have right now, we already have a lot of base dominance. So go for might and power. You need the power basically. The more power you will have, the more power you will regenerate, and the more power you will regenerate, the more power you will be able to give to other players. So this is basically the case behind this. And that being said, you are going to go for weapon. Obviously you need to spec for weapon to increase the CR. I am using Brawling into weapon mastery for martial arts. It is the quickest combo. It does really good damage. Weapon mastery still does better damage than the normal weapon combos, right? So that is why I'm using it. But if you do not have extra skill points, just go for any type of other weapon you can use. Like a hand blaster is pretty good, auto mastery for dual pistol is pretty good, so you can use that too, doesn't matter. But if you have extra skill points, go for Brawling into weapon mastery. And super speed, get your flight, super speed, acrobats, whatever you have, get this one, and get these 5 innates. You need these 5 innates because every time you will break out, you will actually these 3 innates, every time you will break out you will get more power, and some small amount of power over time. And these are basically just control resistance, and it basically helps. Iconic power, there's nothing, so let's go and look at the loadouts. The first one is lightweight strike, whip thrash, recharge, light barrier, snap trap, and group shielding. Now lightweight strike is basically your supercharged generator, right? You can use any other power, which is you know, chompers. It basically panics the enemy, but you can use the grasping hand. It does the same thing. It's the damage debuff, but lightweight strike is a damage debuff and it's a supercharged generator, so definitely get this one. Whip Thrash is basically your defense debuff. It reduces enemy defenses, and that's why you need it. This is the second debuff you need. Recharge is a group heal, power heal, and as it says in the description, it revitalizes your group's 3 most fatigued members, restoring power, right? So Light Barrier, it's your basically it's your shield to do the pickups and anything else. Snap Trap is your another debuff, which basically reduces the target's ability to heal, and basically you're running with 3 debuffs. And the last one is group shielding. This is your supercharge, and it basically restores power over time and prevents any incoming damage. So yeah, this is very simple loadout. And as far as the rotation is concerned, now the power over time is whatever power you use, it's gonna be your power over time. So I like to start with the recharge. You know, it's really fast. So as soon as I press recharge, you can see a lightning bolt under my name, and that means your power over time is up right now. So every time basically you do it, it you know, renews the recharge. It renews the POT. Like before StatsRevamp, it used to stay up for like 29 seconds, 30 seconds. But now it's just renews it every time you do it, right? Every time you use any power. And other than that, the Whip Thrash, people might be against it, like because people say that this is like, you know, it's close range, you will be close to the enemy, or you know, but no, actually, I don't know why I'm not getting the crosshair, but you can be actually really far from the target, and you can just clip your Whip Thrash with recharge, so you won't get there. Recharge is clippable with like any other power, right? So you did this, and you can see there's a defense debuff under Sparring Tiger's name, the red shield. So this means it's debuff, and I am still standing there where I was before. So I did not go right onto the boss. So this, and it works. And Lightweight Strike, same thing. You can just do it from range, and Snap Trap, same thing, you can do it from range. So there's a heart sign, and which means heal debuff. There's a crosshair red sign, which means damage debuff, and Whip Thrash with recharge is gonna do your defense debuff. And this is pretty simple stuff. The best thing about like I will be doing this for obviously in the raids to do the damage and everything, but I seriously don't need to do damage, because everything whenever I use power, it regenerates my power, because we chose super powered, right, under the stat points. So I can just stand at the side and keep doing this, and I will still keep getting power. I don't have to use my weapon at all. So this is pretty nice. And if you get out of, like, if you are out of power, use your supply drop, use your soldiers, use other people's supply drops, and you will be good to go. I mean, there is something wrong with trolling nowadays, because, you know, after StatsRevamp, they completely reduced the power out from the recharge, from the instant power dump, and the POT is totally random. Like, check this out, 352, right, 366, so 376. So it's basically totally random. 345 now. So the thing is, you have to make sure you cycle your soldiers, you cycle your supply drop. And as you can see, I'm using my sidekick, which is basically, it also restores power. So there are 3 things which I have which restores power. Use your wit trinket, it increases your vitalization, right? So that's a good, like, you know, thing to use. And the other thing I like to use is chronometric emitters, which are the consumables. So when I do this, my like, you know, all the ads can get stunned for like 2 to 3 seconds. It does not do much, but it helps, you know, especially in alerts when there is no tank. And yeah, this is pretty much it. You can see the I will show you the demonstration how I troll in the raids and alerts and whatever. So if there's any other questions, just comment in the comment section below and I will get back to you, and I'll see you guys later.